Today, I'd like to do a speech in honor of someone who's very special to me. I'd like to start out saying, Mother's Love Grows by Giving, by Charles Lamb, a writer and author from 17th century London. I'd like to share with you today someone in my life who's influenced me greatly, my mother, Patsy Stepway. My mother is a self-sacrificing woman who would give anyone the shirt off her back if they needed it. She is honest in her beliefs, her encouragement of my future, and a loyal supporter. It is because of her example in my life I have carefully considered the choices I've made for my children and for my family. My mother is your typical God-fearing Baptist. She worked in the nursery for over 20 years. She felt that you need to start with the youth, the children of the church, to instill the good book and the rules to those children so they would learn and be raised in a godly manner. My mother, from as far back as I can remember, has told us that we needed to be better than she was, or her generation. Her words were barefooted and pregnant. She said that we needed to get an education and don't feel that we should maintain that 50 or 60th belief. My mother has encouraged me to follow my dreams now and in the past to go to college, which I'm doing currently. She today is even my biggest cheerleader. I treat my mother as Bing or Google website, so to speak. If I need help with a question, she's always available, unlike my internet at home, which isn't. The information isn't dictionary word for word. However, it is a tried and true experience explanation that I need. For example, my older son got bit by a tick. I had no way of knowing what to do about the tick. So I called my mother and she explained to me the alcohol system of removing a tick safely. Tried it and it worked wonderfully. Now I'd like to say a few things about my mother in general that you might not know. My mother is 72 years old. And we go shopping together and people ask me if she is my sister. And I'm hoping that they're saying that she looks young and not that I look old, but she does. We look very familiar, similar. We talk the same. Some people mix us up on the phone a lot. She loves Elvis Presley. Loves Elvis Presley. We all know, including the grandchildren and the great-grandchildren even, all the songs for Elvis. She is an avid Coca-Cola collector. She has puzzles and even a Coke machine in her room. My mother is very special to me. And I just want to take this moment to thank my mother for always being there for me and setting an example for me to follow. Thanks, Mom. Everybody up in tears.